Chapter 1. The Beginning. 2 years ago, I met the man of my dreams at a local cafe across the campus of my university. I remember noticing him through the quiet breeze in a small-scoped cafe. It was early morning and I think we were the only two souls sitting across from each other. He took gentle stares at me as he nervously flipped the pages of the book he was reading. Minutes later, he walked in my direction and stood tall above my table with a shy smile. He mumbled, "Hi, I'm Nasib." While in school, I fancied books and sugarless coffee while my friends sought love in the dark hours of the night. Dorm rooms were filled with weeping souls, begging to be consumed by love. To me, love was a great pitch to sell books and movie tickets. Before Nasib, I hated love. See, my father left my mother while she was pregnant with me. He married a younger woman whom he met while on a trip to Somalia. My mother found out that he made the wedding expenditures with their life savings. She came to know this when her card declined at a supermarket. The next day, she queued up for food stamps, then moved to live in a building filled with gangsters and drug dealers. I grew up playing with kids who smelled of piss and weed. For a long time, I blamed love. I thought it was love that shattered the soul of my mother as she lied awake in the middle of the night, feeling lonely and unwanted. It was love that dismantled the spirit of a Civil War survivor as she crippled out of bed in the morning. I hated my father. Some days, I also hated my mother for loving him. He refused to divorce her. He claimed there wasn't any legitimate reason for a divorce, since Muslim men are permitted to marry four. So he comes back twice a year to drain the little money she saves. I believed love was a curse, until love took a different shape, a different form. It started to weigh heavy in my heart. I fell in love with Nasib. Some girls wish to find a man who carried the same traits as their father. I wish for the opposite. Nasib was raised by his aunt. His mother died after giving birth to him. The doctors informed her of the risk of being pregnant, but she chose him over her life. She died holding him, trying to put him to sleep. She was cold and alone. The nurses had to call her closest kin to come and pick up Nasib. His father didn't even bother to attend the funeral. He was a fisherman whose time was absorbed by money-grubbing women and khat. We had that in common. We both had two selfish pricks as fathers. Nasib and I decided to get engaged. We both agreed that it was time for us to embark on the next journey together. What happened next was unpredictable.